Qualifying the decision maker question 1. And blank, besides yourself, who else weighs in on this kind of a decision? Note, asking this decision maker question in the assumptive who besides yourself rather than the closed-ended way of are you the decision maker often exposes who else is involved and can even reveal what the decision timeline is like too. Once they reveal they have to talk to their regional manager, boss, or partner, you can then begin drilling down on this. Use any of the following layering questions. Layer, and how are you involved in the decision? Or, and how much input do you have in this? Or, and if you make a recommendation, do they usually go with it? Or, based on what you know of where they are leaning right now, do you think this is something they might be interested in? Or, what do you know about their timeline for something like this? Or, what is your gut telling you about the viability of this going through? Or, what do you think they need to see to say yes on something like this? The point of layering your questions like this is so you can gather enough information to make your close easier later on. You see, nothing ambushes a closer more than getting to the end of a presentation only to be told that the prospect has to show it to someone else. By qualifying in advance in this way, you will get information that you can then leverage at the end of your closing presentation to avoid falling into this trap. Qualifying for competition. Qualifying for competition question 1. And blank, who else have you looked at for this? If they tell you, then layer with, and what do you think so far? Or, and who do you like best so far? Then, and why is that? Or, who else are you going to reach out to for this? Then, and what are you hoping to accomplish by that? Or, and why is it important to get several quotes? Qualifying for competition question 2. Who have you already looked at and said no to? Layer, and what about them wasn't a fit for you? Qualifying for competition question 3. Based on what you know of other companies' offerings, what do you like best about us? Qualifying for competition question 4. If you had 3 very similar proposals on the table, what would be the deciding factor of who you would go with? Qualifying for competition question 5. What would you need to see from me to stop looking elsewhere?